Hello guys, today we're gonna see the right hand of Ironman into the issue 3 and let's go fast forward through how I'm gonna build him.
So again we need to use the screwdriver we had from the first issue, and here I put the parts down below at the same as it is into the issue. And you can see here there is a right hand, the R1, R2 and R3, and you want to go and find yourself all the similar parts. It's kind of difficult because they look like exactly the same, but they are bigger or smaller, so you have to go and do the exact piece to piece the right numbers. As you can see here, it's R1, which is the first finger, and because the joints gonna moved on here, it's really important to put them in the right direction. The part that got this must be from the down below the side, so they can move like that. Here is the R2. It's the point joint, you know, it's the finger that you're pointing, and it's really easy to go and put 2 screws per piece. And the screws per piece, it's different. The first one in the first part is the bigger one. As you can see here, it's the CP and FP. So in the back you need to put the FP and CP in the front. The fingers, it's the pretty much the easiest part. If you realize that there is right hand in the top of it, R1, R2, R3, R3, you have to put the R3 together, R4 together, R5 together, etc, etc. So that was the really easy part of this issue, of the issue number 3. And after you're getting the larger piece, you have to put this thing on. It's the in front of his hand, the repulsor. As you can see, the led's gonna open from below inside. You're putting the 2 screws there, just so. It's really easy, there is no other way to put it. And after is the second big part, and that you have to put the lead on. That's the worst part, guys. This is the only thing I have done mistake at the moment. And in the start I thought that you have to put first the button and after put the bigger part on it, as I'm seeing you here, and you're putting these 2 screws here and here. But my bad was that I didn't had put proper the button inside the lead. So it was kind of difficult for me to screw it inside. You have to put the placket into the top, and as you can see here, I was figuring out that I was doing mistake, and took me some time to figure out how to do it the proper way. At the end I realized that I have done a mistake. As you can see how it must look from the inside, from the outside. You have to put the battery on, and let's fast forward here a bit. You can see me here struggling, but at the end I figured out how I had to put it, and the proper way was to click it inside from the start, to put it in the top, the 2 cables from down below. And yes, that was it. Took me a lot of time to put it there, and I perhaps destroyed 2 cables there. I remove it, and after it's really easy to put, you know, as soon as you put the button into the top, everything lined up. You can see the way that you can put the battery there. It's only 2 screws that you have to put there, and after yeah, you need to do the trick with the battery we saw in the first part, in the first issue. After, you have to put all the fingers on the top of the hand. It's the base of the hand basically. So yes, you have to put them right that. I thought it could click on, but that wasn't possible. That's why the best way to put this on is to put the base of the hand down below in your desk and put them in the top right after. But the right way to put it, to be honest, I was struggling with that too, is to drop it down, open all the fingers straight, and if you put them all the fingers straight, it's easier. the top part that we already made in the start, it's the thing that makes the hand, you know, being, and I was trying to put it here, but it's wrong. As you can see, there is a R and a L. That means it's the right direction and the left. I was kind of struggling to do it, but at the end it's really easy because you have to put it right there. Like this, you know. Yeah, it's my first model ever I'm making, so I'm having hard time, and you can't close it without putting the fingers. I was trying to do it like that, but it was really hard with all these cables being inside. It was really annoying to put them all together. It was the hardest at the moment, this count. Yes, and that's how I end up doing it, putting all the fingers straight, and after click it in the top. You can see that this placket is so annoying. I pretty much destroyed 2 cables and it wasn't able to open in the end, but I just made it to be sure that this thing gonna looks like the hand of Ironman, and I'm gonna fix it into the future. You can see you're clicking it and you have to put 2 screws in the top. It was real here. I'm showing you where to put the screws. One it's in the right, one in the left, and one in the bottom. One here, and one here. The battery is already in. I was testing if it's working, and after you're putting the screws, you can see the joints works really fine. Everything looks so cool, you know. You need to put the right direction the battery. In the right side is the positive and in the left side has to be the negative. You're putting that like in the opposite side to have the magnet outside, so you can go and clip on the other magnet. This is the outside of the hand, supposed to be like that, and you can see easy peasy ready hand. It was the hardest at the moment. I was thinking that it's gonna be easier and easier, but as it seems, you need a lot of stuff. You need a lot of stuff of this, you know. You need a lot of time. You need so good work to do, really good work, or else it's not working like mine. And here I already have the left foot, the right arm, and the head. And the head and the foot is cool, but the hand is not that cool. It's not opening the light like the one here is doing. You know, if you press the I was pressing a screw there and I thought it's damaged also, you know. Everything was collapsed in my mind, but after I realized I was pressing the wrong button, and you can see here the LED is opening into the foot. Yes, I've done it right. But yes, that was it at the moment, guys. It's really cool. It feels like it's gonna be a really realistic model with all these joints moved and all this stuff. At the end of the third issue, you should have these 3 parts: the screwdriver, 1 spare battery, and a lot of spare screws. That was it. Going for the next 4. And yes, let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this model and if you're going to look for it too. Bye bye to everyone. Kisses.